Hey, fifth grade, welcome back. We have been talking about the parts of a sentence and being able to identify the direct object answering the question what. Whatever the action, verb, and subject are talking about, like my name is what, being your direct object there. Well, I also want to point out that there's another kind of complement that we could have. Instead of just having direct objects, sometimes we also have an indirect object. An indirect object is a noun or pronoun that's between the action verb and the direct object. It falls right in between there. It will also be a noun or pronoun just like the direct objects are, but it's going to say to whom or for whom that action is taking place. For example, let's take the sentence, I sent my mother a birthday card. Okay, looking at this sentence, let's find the action. What action is happening here? I sent my mother a birthday card. I sent. Sent is going to be your action. So let's go ahead and label that our action verb. I sent my mother a birthday card. Well, who did the sending? I did. So I becomes your subject. So I sent my mother a birthday card. Now, what did I send? Did I send my mother? No. What did I send? I sent a card. So the card is going to be our direct object. Birthday is describing card. That is a describing word for a noun. What do we call describing words for nouns? Modifying nouns. That's an adjective. An adjective modifying the noun. So birthday is actually just an adjective there saying what kind of card. Well, I sent my mother. What did I send? I sent a card. To whom? To my mother. My mother is answering the question to whom. I sent it to my mother. So that is my indirect object. Mother is my indirect object there. My is describing mother. So again, we don't need to use that one. That's going to be another adjective there. Let's do another one. Phil gave me a piece of paper. Phil gave me a piece of paper. What's my action? Giving. Gave. Gave is our action. So we'll go ahead and label that for our action. Okay. Then, who did that? Who did the giving? Phil did. So Phil is our subject. Okay. Now, this part's kind of tricky. Phil gave me a piece of paper. What is Phil giving? Phil gave me. Did he pick me up again? No, he didn't. So it's not me. Phil gave me a piece of paper. Now it's going to sound kind of tricky because you want to say Phil gave paper. But that's not really what the sentence says. The sentence says he gave a piece. A piece is your direct object here. Why isn't paper your direct object? I see something else here. Do you see it? There's a preposition. Anytime you have a preposition, that means that this part is a prepositional phrase. Your direct object can never be part of a prepositional phrase. So, of paper is just a describing phrase. That is not going to be your direct object. of paper. That's a prepositional phrase describing what kind of piece. Next, we need to know who it was given to. Well, it was given to me. So, me is your indirect object. Phil gave me a piece of paper. Ooh, I've got another tricky one for you. Let's see if we can get this one. Give the dog his dinner. What action is happening? Give. So the same as last time. Give. Give is our action word. So our action is give. Give the dog his dinner. Who gives? There's no word there. How do we know? Well, anytime it's a command sentence, you give the dog his dinner, that means that there's an understood you. You are the subject there. You give the dog his dinner. So we'll make you be that subject. You give the dog his dinner. Now, what are you giving? Are you picking up the dog and giving the dog to someone for dinner? No. What are you doing? You're giving dinner. Okay, so dinner is going to be your direct object. You're giving dinner to whom? To the dog. So dog is your indirect object. It tells to whom or for whom your direct object is going to be about. You have your subject and your action verb. Then you have a word that comes in between the action verb and the direct object. That's your indirect object. An indirect object is a noun or a pronoun that comes in between your action verb and your direct object. It will always say to whom or for whom the direct object's talking about. This is going to be in your book. We're doing the next section. I'll put the page numbers for you in the description for the video so you can go back and look for that. But we're going to be working on the next couple pages talking about indirect objects. So I want you to take a picture of your work, post it in our Google Classroom, and I will check it and get back with you. If you have any questions or don't understand how to do it or how to find the indirect object, just send me a message or post a comment in our Google Classroom and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Good luck!